Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome to the Shaking Medicine class. I'd like to begin to thank you for joining us today for this beautiful Shaking Medicine class. My name is Juliette and I'll be guiding you through today. So a little bit about Shaking Medicine. It is a practice coming all the way from China, from the Taoist traditions of practice, and we're going to have different parts to this practice today. First, beginning with stretching of our physical body and getting into the sensations of it. Next, we're going to be doing some Qi-Gong and connecting to the energetics, followed by a voluntary shaking dance where we really get to let everything go that you might be holding on to, and then tapping into the involuntary shaking, which is the mechanism I want to teach you today. And finally finishing in Shavasana to let our bodies take in the experience. So find something comfortable to wear, a yoga mat or a carpet, anything that's somewhat comfortable you can be on. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. So we'll start by sitting on our heels with our knees wide open and then stretching all the way forward. Let me just move this out of the way. There we go. So stretching all the way forward. And here connecting with your forehead on the ground. Taking a moment to allow yourself to arrive here and to land. So allowing your forehead to rest on the ground. Allowing your breath to settle down as you stay in child's pose. And taking a moment here to arrive. Whatever your day has been like, if you've just woken up, or if it's the evening or the middle of the day, taking a moment to arrive. You can start to deepen your breath. So as you lay in child's pose, allowing the air to fill through your belly, through your chest, and then all the way to the top of your chest. Feeling the connection of the earth with your forehead. Feeling this moment of relaxation and grounding into the body. Let's take a couple more deep breaths in this child's pose. When you're ready, we're going to slowly venture towards the right side. So keeping your fingertips really activated and then stretching all along the side of the body. So really giving yourself that nice side stretch, waking up the side of the body. And wherever you might feel any tensions, any places you might be stuck breathing, bringing your breath in that area. You can slowly move to the other side. Again, elongating the side of the body. Taking deep breaths. Slowly, you can come back to your center. And then bring that same stretch, but this time coming all the way up and then coming towards the side. So here we're looking to drop our right elbow, our right shoulder, sorry. Really drop that shoulder and extending the left side of the body towards the ceiling. And we'll come back up, making yourself tall like a tree, reaching up and then slowly coming towards the other side. Creating space along the right side body. And coming all the way back up. So now you can stay sitting on your feet or you can come down to a seat. Any seat, if you even want to put a pillow underneath you, that's perfectly fine. And then here we're going to start to wake up the spine. So slowly moving and creating circles of our spine. And here I invite you to explore, where does your body want to move? So as much as you can make circles, in which other ways does it want to move? Really exploring your own way. Forward and back. Feeling your sit bones and the weight shifting from one to the other. Maybe changing sides. Slowly moving. And connecting to your breath. From here, we're going to continue this exploration of the spine. We're going to come into a cat-cow. So coming on our knees and on our hands, we're going to keep exploring with the spine, similar to the way we're doing. So bring some rotations in, and then maybe the elbows come and bend as well. Really exploring the way your body wants to move, maybe leaning back on the heels and then coming back up. Honoring that intuition. And at any point, letting go of any breath, any sighs, any noises that want to come out. Maybe you can go down, out on your hands, on your elbows. Just exploring. How does it feel to round your spine all the way and to tuck everything into a ball? And then to expand and create space in your throat, in your heart space. And then moving around like a snake, feeling the curves of the body. Now we're going to begin to slowly bring our feet on the ground and then slowly exploring here. How does it feel to move our legs? How does that feel to stretch? So just like earlier, we're curious about upper body and our spine. Here, how can we be curious with our legs? So it's like a newborn baby. Earlier we're in a child's pose. And now slowly we're learning how to walk. We're learning how to grow and how to grow up as a human. So moving from side to side, shifting your weight, and then eventually slowly straightening your legs all the way. And then letting the rest of your body fall heavy on your legs. Maybe you can grab your elbows. And then moving from side to side. Just letting the weight of your body feeling heavy. If you like, you can just bend your legs if it's more comfortable. Have them straight and feeling that nice deep stretch in the back of the legs. So taking a few more deep breaths here. In that position, feeling your weight forward. And then when you're ready, grounding the feet down and then slowly rolling up the spine. And here really feeling one vertebrae at a time, going all the way up. And arriving here at the top. So now that we've stretched our physical body and we've gone into the cricks and cracks on how it wants to move, we're going to tap into the energetics through the Qi-Gong. So we're going to first begin by having our feet anchored in the ground. So we're about hip width distance apart and our feet are parallel. And then we want to be tucking our tailbone all the way down. So if we're not having our hips out, we want to really tuck our tailbone down. So if we had a tail, we'd be going all the way to the floor. And then really staying bent in the knees here. We don't want to be out here with our straight legs. We really want to be comfortable and bent with the knees. So from that position, what we're going to do is bring our eyes to be closed, because this part of the practice is much more inwards. As much as before we were moving all over, here we're tuning the energy back in. We say we cultivate the Qi energy, the life force and the prana. So here I invite you to shift your weight in your feet, maybe forward on your toes and then back on your heels. And then maybe start to explore going from one side to the other side, just shifting your weight on your feet from side to side, forward and back. And then when you're ready, just find stillness. Find the point where you're most grounded. And you can be still. And then to this, we're going to add the movement of our breath. So as we inhale, the breath goes up the front of the body, and as we exhale, it falls down the back side of the body. So inhaling, bringing the breath up through the hips, through the belly, the chest, the throat, up through our crown, and then letting it fall back down. So inhaling, bringing up the breath, and then letting it flow back down. So really here, moving at your own rhythm, connecting inwards. Feeling the weight of your feet on the ground, feeling that flow of energy connecting us from all the way down to the earth, all the way back to the sky. And then to this motion, we're going to add the motion of the arms. So bringing your arms all the way up with each inhale, and then slowly bringing it back down. So really slowly with each inhale, the breath going all the way up to the sky, and then back down. And here I invite you to notice what you might sense with your fingertips. What sensation do you notice? And it's slowly coming back down. Keeping the legs bent and the weight heavy on the feet. Going all the way up and then slowly, slowly flowing back down. Feeling that current of energy going through our bodies, going through the vessels that we are. And then on the next exhale, we'll bring our arms back down and then slowly begin to form a ball with your hands. So essentially, you're trying to imagine that you're carrying this invisible ball in your hands. And it can be as big as you want or as little as you want. And you're beginning to shape it with your hands just gently. Maybe you can close your eyes again to feel the sensations of that ball. Playing with its size, feeling its sensation. And here I'd like to invite you to pour love into that ball. So connecting to that emotion of love and really pouring from your heart love. How much love can you fit into this ball? Pouring that warm light, that joy, that gratitude. Really feeling it up fully. And then we're gonna take that ball, take your big inhale, and on the exhale, bring it all the way into our body. Really feel that love that you're giving for yourself, that much needed love in those times that you're giving to yourself. Taking a big inhale and letting it go. One more time, inhale and letting it go. And then we're gonna inhale all the way and then recreate that ball in front of you in your hands. Shaping the ball once again and bringing that energy of love. So pouring the love back into it, the one that you just gave yourself, shaping it once again. As you shape this ball, this time pouring again all the love, all the joy and the love that you just gave yourself. Really pouring it in, this warm light all into this ball you're creating. And we're going to take the ball, lift it up all the way above our heads, a little down so you can see. We're lifting it up all the way above our heads and then taking a big inhale. And on the exhale, letting it go on every human being around us, every single person on this planet, sharing that love, bursting that love outwards and letting everyone else feel it, especially in this time, especially in everything that's going on right now. Really really sharing that love with everyone else. Maybe place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Taking a big inhale all together. And then letting it go with a sigh. Let's do one more inhale. And let it go. Beautiful. So that concludes our Qi-Gong part. And now we are going And now that we have awakened the energetic body, we're going to move on to our voluntary dance. So here, I invite you to start shaking. Voluntary. So you're just moving, shaking your hands, shaking your legs one by one, shaking the other. Really starting to bring in some movement. I'll bring the music a little bit for us. But really keep letting everything move, everything shake. Especially if you've been stuck in bed, stuck on your couch, or just same quarantine we're all going through. This is the time that you just get to let it move all through. Really shaking everything here. Letting your body move. Letting your shoulders, head, knees, your hips, everything just gets to move. You can move around your mat. Maybe you can go grab your roommate and have them dance with you on this one. Shaking, shaking everything. Everything. And have fun here. Like, this is the part where we just get to move in any way that feels good. There's no right or wrong. We're just moving. Shake, 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 shake. And this is a voluntary shaking. So the more we let our bodies relax and move through doing this dance, this part of it, the more it's ready to welcome the involuntary shaking. Here moving everything through. Letting out any sounds. Ooh. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and after that, I want you to let out any sounds that need to come through. So it doesn't matter if you're in your home, just let out anything that needs to come through. 3, 2, 1, roar! Let's do one more. Anything that wants to release. 3, 2, 1, roar! Keep on moving, keep on shaking. Woo, woo, woo. What other parts have you not moved? What's another body part that you haven't moved yet? Really, really take advantage of this time to just let it go. I'm sorry for the big hot off camera. I've done this settings quick here. And often we say, I've actually heard it once and I thought it resonated really well. Not moving your head enough, because you're probably too much in your head. So letting everything shake. Shake, 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 shake. And this might seem long, but the longer you do it, the more the relax your body can actually feel. All these emotions are not all experiencing lately. This is a really good way. Just letting them through, letting them pass. Shaking, 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 moving it all through. Check on the camera and see if it's still filming, but keep on shaking. We have good. Together. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Keep on moving. Now I invite you to go somewhere else. Moving around the room. Maybe I'm gonna start my roommate. Come back down. We got 1 more minute of this. Let it move through. Shake. Give it all you got. Almost done. Keep on moving, keep on shaking. Go. Last 15 seconds. Keep on moving, shaking. So now, put our camera back. Now that we've shaked every single part of our body, we're going to come into the involuntary shaking. So adjusting music here. So in order to tap into the involuntary shaking, we're going to come back down and then take a big inhale. Come all the way up and then slowly come back down. And you feel every single sensation that you've awakened during the shaking, feeling the heat, feeling your heart beating, and letting go of the breath, moving all the way up, and grounding back that energy that we have released altogether. So for the shaking, the way it works, we're essentially going to have a range of motion. So back to our whole stance that we were at the beginning, the range of motion we're going to use is going to be bending our knees and then straightening all the way back up. So we bend our knees down and straighten them. That's the range of motion. And then what happened is as we bend them, we're going to, as slowly as we possibly can, straighten our legs. But it should be so slow I can barely noticing you straightening them. So you're doing these micro movements, really tiny movements. I should barely see you. And then maybe you'll feel a little quake, a little tremor. And it might be really isolated at first, really, really tiny, but the idea is to keep exploring, to go back to that point and see where the shaking might occur. So slowly moving the legs. So again, we're bending the knees and then straightening them. To that, you can add the pelvis. So we're moving it forward and back. So simply playing with the different motions. And a big, really important thing with the shaking is that it looks different for everybody. There isn't any right or wrong shape. It's going to be your own expression. So whatever comes out is your own expression, and it's really about following your intuition and where your body wants to go. So here I'm guiding you with poses and proposing you these different poses, but at the end of the day you're following where your body wants to go. So micro dropping, trying to find that point, and it's like you're adjusting a guitar knob. So you're trying to find that perfect place where it sounds perfectly and where the sound is just right, just perfectly tuned in. And you can let go of the upper body, seeing if that wants to move as well. Staying here for a few more breaths, exploring that expression. And again, you might not feel anything at first because we've conditioned our bodies to stay still for so long. You know, when we're at our desk, when we're sitting down, when we're a kid and we're told don't shake your leg. So we've been told to keep that shake inside, but really we want to let it go. We want to let it move through and see where it might take us, what journey it might take us on. From here, I invite you to try out a lunge. So you've got this, that's going to be your range of motion. So folding your leg and then straightening it. So once again, slowly as you possibly can, straightening the back leg. And seeing where you might feel the sensations. Body choose its own expression. Maybe the front leg you might try to straighten and see how that feels. So bending that back leg, maybe playing with the feet and the heel coming up and then back down. And playing around, seeing where your body might want to go. When you're ready, you can try the other leg. If you need a wall also to like hold on to, feel free to do that as well. If you can be without anything though, that's best. But do as your body calls. So it's like you're tuning in that analog radio and trying to find the perfect sweet spot where you can find a channel. So you gotta be really, you gotta listen in, you gotta be really careful about not missing that spot. And sometimes that might take a few practice to actually get to let go in that way and get the shaking happening. Playing with the front leg, the heel rising up, maybe even here playing with the hips or going back and then forward. And at any point taking a deep breath and then coming back down. So this week all self-regulating because you don't want to exhaust yourself. While you do this, you want to make sure that your body is feeling comfortable. So maybe if you want to take a child's pose in between shaking, you can do that. Bending the leg and straightening it again. If at any point you want to come back to the first position, you're welcome to as well. Maybe more shaking will come through this time now that you've been trying it. Maybe you can even lean forward with your chest and seeing where that takes you. Your shoulders going up and back down. Just exploring. Now another position that I'll invite you to try is back in a cow like we started. And here the range of motion we're playing with is our spine coming down and then coming all the way back up. So our stomach is going towards the ground, we're creating that expansive shape of our throat and our heart, and then rounding all the way back up. And then here, trying to see how much we can actually slow down this motion. So slowly, super slowly bringing down your stomach to the floor and feeling for any shake, any tremors that might want to come through. So really listening in and being patient with yourself, knowing that there is no right or wrong expression, that it might be really isolated at first. But you're simply exploring. Here, if you want to take a child's pose. And then coming back to our hands. You can even try folding down the arms and seeing where that might take you. And coming back up. Really moving through. Folding the arms and then coming back up. Now the next position I'll invite you to try is laying down on your mat. You're just laying down here with your heels touching your fingertips, and then the motion we're going to be playing with is bridge. So bring your hips all the way back up and then back down. So here, as slowly as we possibly can, bringing up the hips. And really as slowly as we possibly can, and seeing where your body might shake. Slowly bringing up, down the hips. And then slowly back down. You can even play with the width of the knees here, coming in or back out, and seeing how that might feel. You can try lifting your heels and then bring them back down. And again, following your intuition, following where your body wants to move. Because as much as I'm guiding you through this practice, the shaking you can do at any time, whether it's in a practice right before falling asleep, anytime you need to let go of emotions that might feel stuck, you can tap into this shaking and help them move through you. And this is one of the last positions we'll explore, so taking your time. And again, if at any point your body wants to rest, that is very welcome. From here, you could even try to have your feet together and then your knees falling into butterfly. And here we're going to bring our knees all the way up and then slowly letting them drop down. And seeing if there's any shaking anything that wants to happen there before we go into Shavasana. Slowly bring up the knees. And then whenever you feel ready, we're going to lay our legs all the way and settle our bodies for Shavasana. So here, letting our bodies feel heavy on the ground. Letting go of your breath. Feeling the mat underneath you. Relaxing your face, relaxing your forehead, your cheekbone, your jaw. Relaxing your shoulders and your chest, your upper arms down to your hands and your fingertips. Relaxing your belly and your hips, down to your legs, your thighs, your calves. Letting your knees gently roll out. Feeling the weight of your feet and your 10 toes. Fully letting go and letting the body take you're ready, you can start bringing some really gentle movement to your fingertips and to your toes. Slowly bringing some movement back to the body. If you feel the call to, you can bring your arms above your head and stretch. And then slowly, gently rolling onto one side. If you want to stay in Shavasana, that is perfectly fine. And then here, bringing one hand to your heart. And thanking yourself for being present today and for honoring yourself this beautiful practice. So breathing in through your heart. And when you're ready, you can gently bring yourself all the way back up to a seat. And bring your hands to heart center, and together we can close into an Om, taking a deep breath in and letting it go. And the next one, we'll inhale for Om, inhale up. Thank you so much for joining me into this practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know so I can maybe do more videos like this. And if not, hopefully I'll see you in class soon. We'll see how things goes. But thank you. Much love to you, your family, your friends. Take care and keep spreading that love of yours. Mwah.